Virginia Tech Hokies and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So North Carolina's offense will come out first. And here comes the sophomore running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Raiola to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Picks up the first down. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quick release by the QB. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Quick release on the RPO. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move, it's Young. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Running the red zone, it's Young. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Fires to the tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
So Virginia Tech's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. His first order of business, manage the game and don't get them behind the sticks.
Obviously a huge opportunity for this team. They're not ranked. They're playing one of the higher-ranked teams in the country early in the season. But you know with this quarterback, David, he's always going to give them a shot. They're explosive on offense. We've seen that. They can score in a hurry. But they haven't had a challenge like this in a long time.
No, and just think about what it could do for their team, for the confidence, for the rankings. Everything could go.
Turning it on! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's right. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's a great job by this defense, doing something that you haven't been able to do to this quarterback. We talked about him early in the game. Like, this guy is a baller. He's got his team playing.
Trying to take it back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Throwing Raiola. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. He goes right back to the air. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's right. Skips away from pressure. He's going to take off. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 35. And the Hokies are marching down the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll try it over the left side. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to pass, it's right. Got his man on the outside. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
To the air on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Gonna run it. It's Young. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. On the option. He'll toss it. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Hokies. The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Raiola. Looking for a huge play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Got his man on the right. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll keep it on the sneak. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's right. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not much.
It'll be third and long. Fires left. Got his man. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Throws it back. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Hokies head coach at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on second down from the 13. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's right. He'll heave it deep. He's got it down the field. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. 3rd play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback keep. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. On the run, it's Young. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. You got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it.
Upstairs, he's got it. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Here's Raiola to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
The short hands, it's Skinner, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level.
Caught, and he's got room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Oh, better look out! He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Under fire! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Here's Raiola to throw. He's going to take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To throw, it's Raiola. Flips it out in the flat. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. Going to the run, it's Davis. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on 3rd down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And this junior signal caller has hardly been at his best. And when you've been around, when you're the veteran presence, you have to perform at a higher level. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Heaves it deep. Goes high to pull it in. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Wright. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw it. Looking left. It's complete. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And guys, this offense has a couple of jobs. The first one, get the touchdown. Then they'll need the 2 to tie here in the 4th. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll line up to go for 2. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
The run inside. It's Young. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking for space. It's Young. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Handoff from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Quick handoff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies.
Here's a little room there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense working from the pistol. They'll leave it with him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together.
Caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And the Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Tar Heels respond with that score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Looking downfield, it's right. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. On the move to the left. trying to make magic on the scramble. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a grab.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's close.
Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Throwing Raiola. Fires to the middle. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Oh, maybe a double pass. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Throwing right. If he houses this, it's ball game. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to the run. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Takes the easy one to the back. He got it in, and the separation is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways.